Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Between Ukraine and Russia. It seems that the Russian defensive lines started to fall apart under intense Ukrainian pressure. Russian channel claims street fighting is ongoing in Robotine. The information I am getting is that Ukraine controls most of the settlement, and that there is very little Russian presence left in the southern part, if not cleared already. And we can see the fighters of the 82nd Brigade in the vicinity of the village of Robotine. Fighting continues for each landing, but the defense forces continue to advance west and east of the settlement. Russia launched a Luna 25 station headed for the moon recently. It was supposed to relaunch Russian lunar missions. However, the station crashed into the moon and ceased to exist. Rogozin is no longer head of Roscosmos, Russian space agency, but his traditions live on. You can't make this up, the Russian corporation. Roscosmos has asked President Putin's administration to ban the media from reporting critical material about the failure of the Luna 25 space program. The disaster with the research station was Russia's biggest failure in space in the last 20 years since the deorbit of the Russian space station. Russian specialists had been preparing for the launch of the Luna 25 program for 15 years. Now the Roscosmos Corporation is demanding that the disaster not be discussed publicly. Several sources say that corporation head Borisov may resign. This is what happens when you are superpower on paper. Putin discusses Russia's space ambitions. This is an old video.
Сейчас будем там осуществлять беспилотные, а потом и пилотируемые пуски для исследования дальнего космоса. И лунная программа, и затем исследование Марса. Первое это совсем скоро, в 2019 году, мы собираемся запустить в сторону Марса миссию. Новое продолжение исследования Луны. Не как Советский Союз. Наши специалисты постараются сделать высадки на полюса, потому что там есть основания полагать, что там может быть вода. Вот, там есть чем заниматься. Оттуда может быть начато исследование других планет, далекого космоса.
But we know what really happened. Secret footage of Zelensky's negotiations with a representative of the residents of the moon on the destruction of the Russian station Luna 25 has been published. Don't tell Russians. Ukrainian gunners from the 24th Separate Assault Battalion Adar destroyed 2 Russian tanks and 2 BMP. Ukrainians operating around the Antonovsky Bridge. Finally, footage from inside. Fire at the Ozone warehouse in Podolsk near Moscow. In the village of Hrivno, a warehouse of the Ozone company is on fire. The area is localized of 500 square meters now. According to the Ministry of Emergency Situations, products in boxes on racks are burning. The cause, of course, is unknown as usual.
Да. Кому-то ставят пиздюлей.
On July 17, 2014, Putin killed 196 citizens of the Netherlands by shooting down Malaysian flight MH17 over eastern Ukraine. Today, President Zelensky announced that the Netherlands is transferring 42 F-16 fighters to Ukraine. This is how the drama theater in Chernihiv looks like from the inside after the Russian missile attack. The victims of the tragedy were 7 people, 148 were injured. 3 days of mourning has been declared in the city. The occupiers showed the destroyed Kakhovskaya hydroelectric plant. That's all they know, basically. Destroy and blame everyone else for your failures.
Si no puedes aportar económicamente al canal, suscríbete, comenta y comparte, esto ayudará mucho a seguir informando.